Thanks for staying with us at STL Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and my guest is Jerry Summers, who is the founder of the Fun Run Club of Greater St. Louis. And I don't know how anyone could not get excited about a running club that starts with the word fun, right?
That's why we named it that.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
All right, so you've got, as we were talking about in the last segment, you've got a methodology behind the training that you do with members of the club. And
Right.
anyone could join the club, any age, anywhere in our Greater St. Louis area.
Correct.
So share us some of those tips and secrets.
Well, unfortunately, most walkers and or runners use improper form. We learn how to walk the way we learn how to walk, and what's running faster than a walk. And what I found through my own experience is I was running straight up and down, I was reaching out with my legs, I was landing on my heel, dorsiflexing my foot, locking my knee with every step, jamming my femur, my big leg bones up into my hip with every step I take, and over time, that takes its toll. Then, as I mentioned before, I learned how the Kenyans do it, and they don't do any of that. They avoid all the issues that cause all the injuries.
And when you watch the Kenyans run, they're so smooth, and that's what you're talking about.
Right, right.
I mean, they look weightless.
Well, what they do is they learn how to lean in a straight line from their ankles so that their upper body is ahead of their lower body as they take their steps. And when their feet hit the ground, their feet are actually landing under their body mass instead of out in front of them. So they're not locking their knees, they're not landing on their heel, they're avoiding all the issues that cause the injuries.
So when people join the Fun Run Club, is this something that you do at the beginning as you evaluate their run?
We evaluate, we actually take videos of them running, and then we run it back and we watch it in slow motion. It's really a cool program that we have.
Yeah.
And they can see just what we're talking about. And then we start doing the drills and teach them the proper form, and they practice it. I even tell them to practice it while they're boiling water in the kitchen at night while they're cooking dinner. It takes a lot of work.
And this changed your running yourself personally?
Absolutely. I am, at my age, I am now running faster and longer than I did even as far back as 2000, 2002. I've just transformed myself into a much better runner, a healthier runner. I don't get hurt, I don't get injured.
And how many miles do you run a week?
Well, I run about 20 miles a week, down from 60 that I used to do every week when I was a marathoner. I don't do marathons anymore,
Yeah.
but I'm still a very competitive 5K runner. I still am beating a lot of the people that are 30 and 40 years younger than me.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that.
You should be. That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
All right, you've got a metronome in your hand.
This is,
right?
Yes, this is a metronome.
Okay.
People who play a piano use a metronome to keep their cadence. Well, we have this one's made by Seiko, and scientists have proven that the faster you get your feet on and off the ground, the less friction you create, the less energy per step or per mile that you take. And so what we do is we use this to train ourselves to run faster. When you run faster, you actually use up less energy than when you run slower. A lot of people don't understand that. And people generally walk at 120, 130 steps a minute. I myself ran at 160 steps a minute for years and didn't know any better. I'm up to the 170 to 180 range, which is, the scientists say, is optimal.
So you put all your the members of the Fun Run Club on a metronome?
We ask them to either purchase one or they can download a metronome app for their smartphone. Either way, so long as they use it, we put them on a program to get them to.
And you gradually increase to the optimum 170.
Yes, it's a gradual process.
Okay. If you could give one tip of advice, we're wrapping up in just a minute, what would that be to get the St. Louisans off the couch?
The best thing I can say is don't be afraid to start. If you learn the process and learn the form properly, the way we teach it, and you take it slow, and you go through the steps that we put you through, and you do the work when we're not around. In other words, you can't just run once a week and
got to practice like anything. Yeah.
Absolutely. And it just works.
Anyone can do it.
Anyone can do it.
Yeah, you guys heard it right here. You can do it. You can find the Fun Run Club of Greater St. Louis online at funrunclub.org. Doesn't get any easier than that. There's more STL Live after this. Stay with us.